In this video, I'm excited to share the NBA Week 20 recap you've been searching for. We're breaking down the games that decided playoff positions and the players who delivered when their teams needed it most. If you care about who's rising in the standings and which performances are changing award conversations, watch till the end. 10. Magic vs. Bulls. The Chicago Bulls edged out the Orlando Magic in a nail-biting 125-123 victory at the Kia Center. This game was all about Kobe White, who erupted for 44 points, shooting an impressive 16 of 28 from the field and sinking 7 three-pointers. White was clutch in the final moments, scoring Chicago's last 9 points, including a dagger three-pointer, with just over 2 minutes left to seal the win. Josh Giddey nearly recorded a triple-double with 19 points, 13 rebounds, and 9 assists, while Trey Jones added 20 points to round out Chicago's effort. On the Magic side, Paolo Banchero led with 20 points and 9 rebounds. Cole Anthony added 20 points and 4 rebounds, and Kentavious Caldwell-Pope contributed an efficient 19 points on 8 of 10 shooting. Despite Orlando's strong offensive showing, their 12 turnovers proved costly, as Chicago made the most out of them. This loss marked Orlando's 5th straight defeat at home, highlighting their struggles in close games. 9. Suns vs. Clippers. The Phoenix Suns pulled off a stunning comeback against the LA Clippers, rallying from a massive 16-point deficit in the second half to secure a dramatic 119-117 victory. Kevin Durant led the Suns with 34 points, while Devin Booker chipped in with 17 points and key plays down the stretch. The Suns dominated the fourth quarter with a remarkable 43-22 scoring advantage, fueled by backup guard Colin Gillespie's breakout performance. He scored all of his 10 points in the second half and hit a clutch three-pointer in the final minute to give Phoenix a decisive lead. Nick Richards also provided critical support with 16 points on efficient shooting. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac scored a game-high 35 points and 10 rebounds, but his efforts weren't enough to prevent Phoenix from securing victory. This win could be a turning point for Phoenix, as they aim to secure a playoff spot. 8. Magic vs. Raptors. The Orlando Magic suffered another heartbreaking loss this week, falling to the Toronto Raptors by a single point in a thrilling contest that ended 114-113. The game was marked by intense back-and-forth action and clutch plays from both sides. Jacoby Walter emerged as Toronto's hero, draining a contested three-pointer with just 5 seconds left to clinch the win for the Raptors. Scotty Barnes delivered an all-around performance with 17 points and key defensive stops late in the game. Jakob Poeltl added muscle inside with timely offensive rebounds and putbacks that kept Toronto competitive throughout. For Orlando, Paolo Banchero scored a game-high 41 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds, while Franz Wagner scored an impressive 28 points. But their efforts weren't enough in the end. 7. Celtics vs. Lakers. In one of Week 20's marquee matchups, the Boston Celtics defeated the Los Angeles Lakers, winning 111-101 at TD Garden. The Celtics showcased their dominance early in this rivalry clash, building a commanding lead during an explosive third quarter, where they outscored LA by double digits. Jason Tatum led Boston with his signature scoring prowess, while Jaylen Brown, 31 points, added crucial buckets to keep momentum firmly on their side. The Lakers fought back valiantly in the fourth quarter behind Luka Doncic's playmaking and LeBron James's leadership, but fell short after James exited due to a groin strain midway through the final period. Boston's defense proved too much for LA to handle, as they emphatically snapped the Lakers' 8-game win streak. 6. Hawks vs. Pacers. The Atlanta Hawks secured a thrilling victory over the Indiana Pacers in another close contest that ended with Atlanta on top at 120-118. Trae Young led the Hawks with a game-high 36 points. He was electric for Atlanta, orchestrated plays, and delivered clutch shots en route to his team's high performance. Meanwhile, Karis LeVert stepped up as an unsung hero for Atlanta, with timely defensive stops and perimeter shooting that kept Indiana at bay during crunch time. For Indiana, Benedict Mathurin gave a 30-point, 5 assists, and 8 rebounds performance, while Pascal Siakam added 23 points, 3 assists, and 6 rebounds. Despite their efforts, Atlanta's composure and key possessions sealed their win. 5. Bucks vs. Magic. The Orlando Magic snapped their 5-game losing streak with a thrilling 111-109 victory over the Milwaukee Bucks in Milwaukee. Paolo Banchero was unstoppable, pouring in a team-high 29 points to lead Orlando's offense, while Cole Anthony chipped in with 22 points and clutch plays down the stretch. Franz Wagner added 18 points and provided critical defensive stops late in the game. The Bucks were led by Giannis Antetokounmpo Antetokounmpo, who recorded a double-double with a game-high 37 points and 11 rebounds, while Damian Lillard contributed 26 points but struggled from beyond the arc. The Magic's defense held firm in the final moments, forcing a missed three-pointer from Lillard that could have won it for Milwaukee. This victory was crucial for Orlando as they fight for playoff contention. 4. Grizzlies versus Hawks. The Atlanta Hawks edged out the Memphis Grizzlies in a high-scoring thriller, winning 132-130 in Memphis. Zachary Risacher also scored 27 points, including 5 three-pointers, which kept Atlanta competitive. Desmond Bane delivered a heroic performance with a triple-double for Memphis, 35 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists, but his efforts fell just short. Jaren Jackson Jr.'s absence due to injury hurt Memphis defensively, as Atlanta capitalized on their interior weaknesses. 3. Nuggets versus Suns. In an overtime classic, the Denver Nuggets defeated the Phoenix Suns 149-141 behind Nikola Jokic's historic triple-double of 31 points, 21 rebounds, and an incredible 22 assists. Jokic was dominant throughout but saved his best for overtime, where Denver outscored Phoenix decisively. Aaron Gordon contributed with timely three-point shooting, finishing with 27 points. The Suns mounted an impressive comeback behind Devin Booker's explosive second half. Booker scored 34 points and nearly carried Phoenix to victory alongside Kevin Durant's clutch buckets late in regulation. However, Aaron Gordon in overtime sealed it for Denver. The Nuggets showcased their depth and resilience as they continue their push for Western Conference supremacy. 2. Lakers versus Knicks. The Los Angeles Lakers outlasted the New York Knicks in an intense overtime battle at Crypto Arena, winning 113-109. Luka Doncic led the Lakers with a near triple-double performance, 32 points, 7 rebounds, and 12 assists. LeBron James also added 31 points, 12 rebounds, and 8 assists. He made critical plays despite battling through a groin strain late in regulation. Jalen Brunson kept New York competitive with a game-high 39 points, 10 assists, and 4 rebounds. 1. Clippers versus Kings. The LA Clippers narrowly defeated the Sacramento Kings in one of Week 20's most dramatic finishes, winning by just 1 point at Intuit Dome, 111-110. James Harden led the LA Clippers with an efficient outing of 29 points, 11 points, and 9 rebounds, while Ivica Zubac added 22 and 14 rebounds. DeMar DeRozan was dominant for Sacramento with a double-double of 31 points and 10 assists. Zach LaVine also added 30 points and 7 rebounds for Sacramento. Now, it's time to shift gears and highlight the individual brilliance that stole the spotlight. These performances shaped their respective games and demonstrated why these players are among the league's elite. Let's dive into the top performances of Week 20. 8. Jalen Brunson versus Los Angeles Lakers. Jalen Brunson delivered an exceptional performance for the New York Knicks in their overtime loss to the Los Angeles Lakers, scoring 39 points while dishing out 10 assists and grabbing 4 rebounds. Brunson relentlessly attacked the basket, showcasing his ability to finish through contact and hit mid-range jumpers under pressure. 7. Stephen Curry versus Brooklyn Nets. Stephen Curry put on a shooting clinic against the Brooklyn Nets, leading the Golden State Warriors to a narrow 121-119 victory with a game-high 40 points. Curry was unstoppable from beyond the arc, hitting 7 three-pointers and showcasing his signature range and quick release. 6. Paolo Banchero versus Toronto Raptors. Paolo Banchero had one of his best games of the season in Orlando's narrow loss to the Toronto Raptors, putting up an impressive stat line of 41 points, 8 assists, and 8 rebounds. Banchero was dominant in all facets of the game, using his size and skill to bully defenders in the paint, while also knocking down shots from mid-range and beyond. 5. Kobe White versus Orlando Magic. Kobe White had an excellent outing for the Chicago Bulls in their thrilling 125-123 win over the Orlando Magic. White exploded for 44 points on efficient shooting, including 7 three-pointers that kept Chicago ahead during critical game stretches. He grabbed 5 rebounds and added 1 assist, but made his biggest impact in crunch time. White scored Chicago's final 9 points, including a dagger three-pointer that ultimately secured the victory. 4. Miles Bridges versus Cleveland Cavaliers. Miles Bridges delivered a jaw-dropping performance for the Charlotte Hornets, scoring an incredible 46 points in their heartbreaking 118-117 loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bridges was nearly unstoppable, shooting efficiently from the field and aggressively attacking the rim. He also added 8 rebounds, showcasing his ability to contribute on both ends of the floor. 3. Nikola Jokic versus Phoenix Suns. Nikola Jokic made history in Denver's thrilling 149-141 overtime victory against the Phoenix Suns by recording an extraordinary 31-point, 22-assist, and 21-rebound triple-double. This rare feat underscored Jokic's unique ability to dominate every aspect of the game. He controlled the tempo with his elite passing, finding teammates for open looks while scoring efficiently in key moments. 2. James Harden versus Detroit Pistons. James Harden turned back the clock with a vintage performance, dropping 50 points in the LA Clippers' 123-115 win over the Detroit Pistons. Harden was in complete control offensively, using his signature step-back threes and crafty drives to carve up Detroit's defense. 1. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander versus Houston Rockets. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander delivered the best individual performance of Week 20, erupting for 51 points in the Oklahoma City Thunder's commanding 137-128 victory over the Houston Rockets. SGA was unstoppable, scoring at all 3 levels while adding 7 assists and 5 rebounds to his stat line. And that wraps up our recap of NBA Week 20. From thrilling games that went down to the wire to jaw-dropping individual performances that left us speechless, this week had it all. Whether it was Nikola Jokic making history, or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and James Harden lighting up the scoreboard, these moments remind us why we love this game so much. Be sure to let us know your favorite game and performance from Week 20 in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Dish Hoops for more NBA content, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. See you next time.